Yes, people. What's going on? Welcome back to United View and welcome to another episode of the red carpet. Oh, yeah,
Take
you haven't
your
even...
time with it.
Yeah.
Take your time with it. Take your time. Come on, Minna. Come on, Alice. Take your time with it.
Hey!
Yeah, come on.
Welcome to another Smoking That
Come on.
Arsenal Pack special. We are not letting up, man. I've seen Arsenal fans today. Ooh, didn't realise they won the FA Cup today. Ooh, only took them 5 years and penalties to actually shut up. You man are in crisis now, yeah? We don't care what you have to say. We don't care. Oh, last time I checked in the league, they're 30. Last time I checked, this wasn't a league game. Last time I checked, this game was not in the league. This was an FA Cup game to see who progresses to the next round in their competition because they own it. It's theirs. It is theirs. Shout out Minna, shout out Alice, shout out Saeed, shout out KG, and shout out everybody else who isn't here today as well, man. Big up to each and every single one of you. Sorry we're late by 5 or 6 minutes. That's completely just my fault, to be honest with you. There's no other way of breaking it down. You know, it's 2025. It's a new year of accountability. It was all my fault. Me, Flex, my fault. So that's how it goes. You know what I mean? Adamola says, that Arsenal pack love the title. That's what it is. It is the Arsenal pack. And shout out Gian. You've become the latest member of the United View Members Club as well. Remember, show love to everybody's channels. The link is in the video description, as with every single show that we do. Show love to Minna's channel, Alice's, KG, Dakamid. No. KG
it's a rebrand.
Rebrand. KG Record Sports. Make sure you show love to the rebrand. You know what I'm saying? It's rebranding.
Everything's changed, bro. Just in case, I was preparing us. Just in case we end up in the championship, you get me? So
rebrand that can cover everything.
Yeah, I can cover everything, bro.
Fury,
Wimbledon. Yeah. I'm taking the piss.
Everything, man. So make sure you check out that channel as well. And of course, Saeed TV, links in the video description below. Where do we want to start? Who wants to start? I'm not trying to take all the lineup. We've all had a lot to say. We've all been speaking to our Arsenal friends, making sure they know who we are, making sure they haven't forgotten us down there in 13th, you know. Turkish. Okay, you want to start there?
We have to start with Turkish, man.
Yeah. Generational run.
Generational run. He went viral, bro. I checked it just the other day. I checked it recently. 500-something thousand, bro. 500-something thousand fans feeling the way Turkish is feeling. You know, the biscuits and the steak, bro. It's crazy. Like, now, you know what? Do you know what's been one of the best moments today? Talking to Arsenal fans. It's really cold here. That's why they got to the studio late and literally it's cold. Yeah, it's cold. So jacket staying on. One of the reasons, like, Arsenal are talking to us like we're like small boys, though. You know, when they're talking about the FA Cup, we're like, you lot do realize after you lot, how many times you've won it? We have won it like we won less than you guys. So I know it's your tournament, I know it's your trophy and that, but let's have it right. For the last couple of years, you lot have been finishing. You're getting knocked out in the third round. They've done this over and over again. There's another stat that I saw that we've knocked them out in this tournament 9 times, more than any other team. The most. So I don't understand why they're talking to us like we're Spurs, you know. And we're a team that's 13th. We're a team that's, I would say on riding this. We're in the eye of the storm, going through a crisis of our own, you know. But then we done something. The performance yesterday was a solid performance, considering. You know, when you break down the game all the way and say, you know what, that was a wicked performance, bar Delo, bar Rasmus, a wicked performance. Like, that is, them players have to be proud. And little players that I like, the Lit's getting praised now, but I'm talking too much. But one thing I will say is the Lit, Ugarte. And it was a great game for Xerxes. I must say, I can't lie and not.
We're gonna talk.
We'll talk about, but I just had to say.
You don't apologize to him, KG.
Absolutely not. It's too soon. Just going by the rules of the rules.
You're buying the shirt though.
Huh? I had to.
You bought a Jersey shirt.
It's on £108. I had to. There was a, what do you call it? There was a on my channel.
You brought
on my channel. from the club mega store, £108. £108.
Proper thing.
Not the full, that £108 with the badges on it.
Yeah, you got the Prem Brady.
Nasty work. My channel in it, they was cussing me. I think it was a forfeit. They said that I was too harsh on him too soon, and I don't know. I had to do some bullshit, and then it is what it is.
Listen, it's what you got to do. You picked a good day to get it. I'm
not happy about it, but it is what it is,
bro. He's turning the corner, mate.
It was wicked.
Is he? You know what I mean? We have to talk about it. We have to have some big conversations this evening. You know what I'm saying? If there needs to be apologies, if there needs to be point scoring or whatever in the glory, then that's what needs to happen. Alice, what say you? Buzzing off of yesterday. What are you saying, man?
I just remember Arsenal fans telling me about a year ago they got bigger fish to fry or something. They got bigger fish to fry. They don't care about these cups. We don't care about the Carabao. We don't care about the FA Cup. Why am I seeing a meltdown online? Arteta, 700 million, 6 years, 1 trophy. But you told me you had bigger fish to fry. I think the reality has hit them. You're not winning the Premier League. You're not winning the Champions League. I don't know what you're frying, but it must be some rotten fish because you're not winning anything. I'd rather than win the league.
Hey, Alice is cooking.
Alice is cooking still.
It's crap.
Hey, bring out the Xerxes guns for Alice. Bring out the Xerxes guns for Alice. Bring out the Xerxes guns for Alice. Hey,
you played over an hour against 10 men. 10
Nasty
men.
work.
And you had a chance. Havertz couldn't hit a barn door. It was just like, I'm sorry, but if they're not going to bring an attacker, they're not winning anything. Like, I'm just being brutally honest. Like, 10 men United at the Emirates, we're 13th. We're at our worst. And we've gone to the Etihad, we've won. We've gone to Anfield, we've drawn. And even with 10 men, and they had 12, because the referee, and they couldn't deal with it. Xerxes nutmegging Saliba. I mean, that was a poor performance from him.
They told us he was Rio, Alice.
No, the Rio comparisons to getting up by Xerxes, who we've been mocking a lot of fans all season. He had a really good game. And as Flex touched upon, everyone other than Delo and Rasmus put in a shift. The off-the-ball work, the substitutions, Collier comes on, eats ground. Perfect substitution from Amarin there because it's just about with 10 men eating the ground. And even when we had 10 men, do you notice it? Arsenal, they're just looking for fouls all the time outside the box for set pieces. They're looking for corners. Because even with 10 men, they can't break us down. So they're just looking for fouls and looking for set pieces. And the ref went along with it and gave them everything they could. You had the ref on your side and you still couldn't beat us, And trophyless season for Arsenal. Silence them a bit. Got to enjoy it.
Jeez, Alice.
If I had my soundboard, that's a bomb.
100%.
That's a bomb.
Yeah, if I had a soundboard, that's a bomb. That's ridiculous.
Alice puffed out her chest, man. She said, nope, that man can hold it. Minna, floor is yours, man. What are you saying? Have you been speaking to your Arsenal friends today? Any in the family?
No. We ain't got no Arsenal fans in my family.
You ain't got no Arsenal in your family.
No,
You all
friends, but you know what's so funny? If they lose to Spurs, guys, you need to inject every single fan content into my veins that day because it's gonna be priceless. It's gonna. I ain't got no Arsenal fans in my family, but you know what? Being phase 8, phase 7 into the process, 800 million spent. I'm sorry, but yesterday Arsenal did. People are saying Arsenal came to play football. They weren't really creating much until about the 70th minute when Declan Rice came on. And I stopped counting at 38 crosses, but they had more crosses. I just stopped counting at 38. And I think at that point, they had an 18% cross accuracy. Manchester United headed away or 30 aerial duels in their box. But that is all Arsenal's game plan was. In open play, they're not doing anything. They're going for crosses, playing for the set pieces. And did you guys realize, I don't know if you lot watch NFL, but in the NFL, when it's a first down, etc., they're calling calls, they're calling their plays and all of that.
Thank you, Minna.
That's what they're doing from corners. They're taking a minute, 1 minute and 10 seconds,
setting it up
so boring.
The playbook.
This is what footballers become. This is
what Arsenal have become. This is what Arsenal have become.
Just to jump in, it's still yours, Minna. But Keown had the cheek to say, Altai Bayandir was wasting time. He called the goalkeeper up for time wasting. The floor's yours. Continue.
No, I'm just saying it was just nice to win. I think all in all in the performance, I think even if United lost on penalties, I would have still been feeling like somewhat proud of the performance. And that's all I think fans want, 120 minutes or 90 minutes in a game to just give everything. If Man United play like that, the way they played at Anfield, the way they played at the Etihad, the way they played at the Emirates, if they play like that when they're playing Fulham or they're playing Southampton, it would make losses a bit more bearable. Yeah. Honestly, it would make the losses a bit more bearable. But it's the manner in which United lose. I want to talk about one particular player that I think deserves his flowers. Altay Bayindir is one of them, but Harry Maguire, I stood up and I clapped for him when he went off. Yeah. I actually stood up in front of my television and I clapped for him because his performance at central centre-back position for United over the last couple of weeks, immense. Whether you lot want him to stay or not, I don't want him to sign a contract. I don't, right? If United choose to sell him, okay, cool. But if he's performing like this in this time, then we have to respect it. We have to respect it.
Yep. Hey, Saeed.
Yeah.
He was looking like Harry Beckenbauer, bro.
Bro, listen, man. Bro, like I said, man, for me, you got to give him credit, man. Put his head down, and I think rightly so, man. You know what I mean? I think he had a shaky first half, but second half he was excellent. Delit, excellent. Ugarte, just, mopping things up and whatnot. Kobe Mainoo as well. Like, the whole team, man, there was not many, there wasn't really passengers in our team. And I look at the manager as well, in terms of playing with 10 men, that was the best I've seen United play with 10 men. Like, genuinely, bro. We didn't feel like it was 10 men. How you believe, listen, Arsenal's still a good footballing team. Like, we can banter them all we want, but they've had 5 years into their process of playing the way they're playing. We've had a couple of months of that. For the manager to bring in Collier, and I was like, I was at the North, I said, bring on Casemiro, man. We need experience, man.
Yeah, he's like, Collier's good.
Collier, bring him in. He was excellent as well, Collier. Every substitution made sense. And all in all, we deserve to get to penalties, and we deserve in the end to win it, man. We rode our luck, and we defended resolutely. And bro, them man can hold that, bro. Like Gagey has said, we're beating them. We're talking about the group the most times. And we can equal the FA Cup this year, man. You know what I'm saying to you? So I'm happy. I said we'd go into the game 2-1. I predicted United to win. I wasn't mad confident, but I was like, you know what, man? Let's take advantage of their insecurities and what they're going through right now. You know what I mean? Don't let them think United is a banter club. They're a banter club as well. So yeah, man. I just think for me, man, I'm gassed. And listen, we're unbeaten in January. Can we now go and beat?
Oh my God,
bro! Come on, guys, come on.
So I know it is game by game, but it would be lovely for us to go unbeaten for the rest of January, man, and have that solid month, man. I think we need a solid month. We can't do the 1, 2, 3 games. Go back into our shells. We need a solid month. So
what is it? It's thingy at the weekend. Southampton on Thursday, Brighton on Sunday, and then what? Rangers. Is that all of January?
Rangers and then SCB.
Is that still in January?
Yeah, that's 30th or 30th. Yeah, 30th.
It's just Brighton, really, when you look at it, bro. Is it not Fulham? Fulham might be in there as well.
Fulham as well. I think the weekend.
We can't write off any side thinking of the games that we've lost. We need to know, like Bruno and all these other people have been saying, we've got this thing that we can get up for these games, but we've been scumbags for the real ones. Are you with me? So now we have to show ourselves. We have to show something.
Yeah,
that's what I'm looking for.
WJ Barrett says, I've been watching Fancam's videos all day. How KG and Flex crashing on AFTV like that at the Emirates. Gold, lads. Respect for that. And Flex impressions. Listen, it is like when it's Arsenal, that's what must happen. We don't beat them often, especially at the Emirates, especially there. So we had to feast. We must. D Trizzy says, Flex, your burn on AFTV, lads, yesterday was fucking brilliant. So are we on the up? Let's just not get too carried away. KG was literally just saying that, actually. 2 weeks ago, we were rubbish. Yeah, and we can't get too carried away. We have to enjoy this night and the 24 hours post game, but yeah, we have to talk. Fatboy Slim 05 says Owen should feel unwell more often in football terms.
Crazy.
No, never. We always want Owen to be
Owen,
tipped.
Well,
you know what I mean? 100%. Shout out Owen, man. Shout out the brother Owen. Jan says, did you see the gimmicks for set pieces? So annoying. That's what Minna was talking about. They're trying everything. And they got the cheek to say about teams taking too long, this, that, and the other. Minna's spot on. Same thing like the NFL. Aminor says, Arsenal fans abusing Kai Havertz's wife online is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting.
What?
Absolutely disgusting. Yeah, just sending her all kind of mad DMs and stuff like that.
She didn't miss the penalty. She didn't miss.
Exactly. Shocking behavior. Shocking behavior, mate. Shocking. Like that's the problem with society, though, isn't it? Like in all fan bases, you just get these idiots. Yeah, exactly. It's disgusting. So no one
didn't even play, fam. No, they are Buddha, fam.
And I think she's expecting as well their child or something like that, and they're just saying all mad stuff to her. Awful stuff. Awful stuff. We don't condone none of that. But like we always say in football terms, Kai Havertz is a disgrace, though. In football terms, and a cheat. Jehan says, good being a member now. These idiots, I swear, so happy with the win. I hope we can kick on now. Prime AFTV is back. Oh, it was like yeah. That's so right. It was literally like watching old school AFTV. It's brilliant.
Yeah,
with Robbie just got the impossible task of going, to bring a bit of balance to this, but we did have chances. We did have chances. We did have chances.
Don't know about these guys. We don't know.
You're overreacting. You are overreacting. Dan Baker says it was my birthday yesterday. That was the best present I could have had. Where we've had 3 big results away from home now. Give the manager what he needs, and Tag. Says we were just giving them too much respect. To be honest, these teams are not that good. Corner FC is exposed. City was. Liverpool is also next to drop. And Court Star says, them not winning nothing. And Jay says, AFTV is back and cooking 100%. Sorry, what's your Arsenal friends been on, man? I saw some nasty work you did, man. I didn't even realize that. I only saw it like half an hour before we come live. I see you put up your clip as well. That was nasty work.
Yeah, man. There's a couple that are still not been seen in Babs. That's the number one suspect.
Babs was out of the country. Is he still out of the country? He's gone.
He's still out of the country.
Marrakesh vibes. Was he in Morocco?
He's hiding, bro. He's the number one suspect right now because this man has been talking about Havertz. Yeah. You know, he's been talking about United are not doing this. United, we're going to win a trophy before United. You know, he's dismissed Liverpool, which I don't really care about. But at the same time, how dare you as a Liverpool fan, as an Arsenal fan? Like, bro, like, I just can't stand these Arsenal fans who talk a lot without producing anything. Like, them men have got 0 trophies in 5 years here. They spent 800 million. And they've got nothing to show for it. And in our bad era, like I said, we've got 2 trophies in our so-called bad era. In their so-called good era, what have they won? Nothing. Like, and it's mad, you know? And I'm not saying, like I said, the trophies are all envy, but with you lot, you keep talking about this journey, these phases, these whatevers, but like, there's nothing to show for it, you know? Or maybe it's a journey, like my man said on AFTV, like maybe it's just part of the journey that we love, you know, and it's the ride that you go along with. Like, I just find it hilarious, man. And like I said, with Arsenal, I've been actually rooting for them to win the Premier League because I've seen my neighbours round the corner, Man City, you know, family-wise, they've been enjoying themselves. And Liverpool, I just hate them. But now I'm like, you know, I don't even deserve it, bro, because you're not even doing anything about it, bro. You know what I mean? You just like, you love to be in that banter era. You literally enjoy it, Arsenal. Like you every time there's an opportunity to get to the next step, you don't do it. So yeah, then I can hold that, man. And another trophy season. So then I can hold that. You know what I'm saying?
What's mad
what's crazy is that we're doing this stuff though. We need them to win the league. That's what's crazy.
Yeah, but they can't.
They're not going to do it though. They're not going to do it.
They can't. I know. So now it's the thing that you'd say to me. That can't happen, so we may as well just laugh at them. Like, there's no...
Come on, Forest.
Yeah, like, they can't... Yeah, just back Forest now. That's it. You know what I mean? Forest.
I'm not putting that pressure on Forest at all.
No,
I'm going to pretend like it's a Leicester.
It is...
No, I want them to do it, but I don't want to put any other team pressure. You see, Leicester, it was just a great miracle. No one, like, we started to believe in, like, the final week, like the final 4 or 5 games. I was like, hold on, they're still there. If we do what we did to Chelsea, remember, we put the pressure on Chelsea. All teams decided we're back in Chelsea, and Chelsea just, they didn't want to be.
Forest ain't even meant to. Forest, like, is completely like,
it's
crazy.
Like
a free hit. It's like, bro, if Elanga rises, someone just said, if Elanga rises against Liverpool, yeah, it just even scores and helps them win the game, bro. Might be in a Elanga shirt, bro. Might be in a Elanga shirt.
Wow.
No, you can't.
Why,
man?
Why not?
Why?
Man? Do it.
Why, bro? Why, bro?
Bro?
No, I know. I'll just get a Forest one, bro. Ask him to sign it. Just put it in the back. Minutes got the shirts there, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, and hang in the studio to say you stopped Liverpool.
Just something.
But don't put that pressure. I don't even want to put that out there. Like, let's just.
Why, bro? They're cooking up, bro. They're gonna beat Liverpool, bro.
Nah,
stop it, bro.
KG, man, just really come on, man. What's wrong with you, man?
Bro, no, but you know what it is? Because Liverpool being there, yeah, this is why it was for me to even twist my mouth to even say I would want Arsenal to win it over Liverpool is a big step for me. You know what I mean? Because I hate Arsenal. But then Liverpool, like, you hear the way Liverpool fans, they're waiting to say we have more, like, we're the biggest club. Because all we've had before is, you know, we got that, like, they got the European thing, but we're the club. Yeah. 20 times it's uncomfortable. Is what I'm saying. It gets very uncomfortable. So we need that to not happen.
Goldio says the Arsenal performance was worse than KG's acting in Ted Lasso. Shockingly bad. That's very rude. I tell you what, that's an award-winning KG. Do you even need to lay down the accolades?
No, we don't need to. We don't need to put the credentials down. We don't need to keep the credentials down.
Get out of here, Goldio.
It's been achieved, though. Big up, though. Thank you, though,
bro. English Talent FC. We haven't won a game in 90 since December the 15th, by the way. Yeah, well, that was what Everton, in it 4-0, whatever. Well, Thursday we will. We're gonna win.
Why does he have a picture of Mason Mount in a Chelsea shirt?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Get out of here, man.
Get out of here, man.
English Talent. Well, yeah, he's a troll, man.
Larry says, now we need to show what we can do in matches where we will have a lot of the ball. Next 3 home games are so important. Okay, right. I think time to talk. We've got the Arsenal thing out the way. We smoked a little Arsenal pack for extra 22 minutes just for no reason. Well, for every reason. But we do have to talk. We have to talk about our players. We have to talk about what's going on and what the important things are. Alice, that bit there. This is all great, but if you don't turn up on Thursday night and mash up Southampton and get 3 points, then what's the point?
I was saying this earlier. I said, this is all great. Let's enjoy it. Let's soak it in. Let's banter Arsenal while we can. But if we do not beat Southampton, it feels like it's all for nothing, because Southampton are Southampton. They are the worst team in the league. If we need a win in the Premier League, this is the perfect opportunity. Southampton are there. Most of the key players are sort of fit and available. And I just think we've got to build upon this. And one of my favourite things going back to 2 weeks ago was when we drew to Liverpool, Ruben Amorim said he was fuming with the players because, you know, the effort levels we showed versus Liverpool, why had he not seen that in the previous games? He was saying he's angry at the draw at Anfield because he can see what we can do. And we've done it again at the Emirates. But Southampton's one of those games where they think, this might be an easy game. Are they going to take their foot off the gas? Because when we played Southampton under 10 first 30 minutes, Dibbling was cooking Delo. We weren't particularly good. Onana saves a penalty, and then we win at 3-0. But we could have gone 1-0 down in that game, and it could have been a totally different game. Because when we go 1-0 up, sort of Southampton have to open up a bit. We're getting the spaces in behind. So it's one of those where the intensity needs to be there from minute one. We need to perform from minute one. And I think we look a lot better out of possession. You know, Arsenal, Anfield, big, heavily out of possession games. The structure was there. The organisation was there. But the problem would be scoring goals, because other than Bruno Fernandes and Amad Diallo, there's nobody really in that team that I think could create something or score something for us at the moment. I think most of our goals have come from them two, or those two have been involved in nearly all our goals since Amorim's come in. You know, Højlund is struggling at the moment. Xerxes, I think, has offered more than Højlund last game. I thought Xerxes had a good cameo. I think he holds the ball well. And I think, while Højlund's probably a better finisher, I think Xerxes offers a little bit more, maybe in that 9 role in terms of holding the ball. Garnacho is very hit and miss at the moment. Rashford's out the door. Anthony doesn't score. So we're very limited in attack. We're very limited in goals. And I think, obviously, wing back's going to be key. We could get an attacking left wing back, and that would make such a difference because Ruben Amorim likes ball carriers. Doesn't look like we're signing anyone, but this is Southampton. It doesn't matter about having no signings. Doesn't matter about that. You've got to beat them. But we've got to practice in attack. We've got to open teams up. We've got to be more clinical. Because when we play Forest, we probably create the chances to take a point from that Forest game. Potentially even 3, you could argue. There are games where we're creating chances under Ruben Amorim, not converting on them. And I actually think that Ruben Amorim, for the most part, in a lot of games, has set us up all right. We've had a few chances here and there. We haven't taken them. And then mistakes have let them down, like a player's done this or a player's done that. So for me, the most important thing versus Southampton is goals. I don't want like a 1-0. I want a 3-0. I want a bit of confidence. I'd like Xerxes go. I'd like Højlund go. I want those kind of players to score for that confidence, because I think confidence could do such a big thing as well. And hopefully we can build upon that.
Yeah, no, I hear you with the confidence. Like, it's exactly, you want to win well. I mean, it's hard because gearing up for Arsenal away, you know what I mean, City away, and gearing up for Liverpool away, it's like, these are the games, isn't it, Minna, where you're like, yeah, you can get up for that. Everyone's saying that, you know what I mean, you're going to lose 8-0 to Liverpool. Can you show a little bit about yourself? Do you know what I'm saying? Show you're not just a bum. Show you are a pro. Show you got a bit of fight. Everyone's saying you're going to lose 10-0. Arsenal, you know what I mean? Everyone pretty much expecting, well, actually, this was more, you know what I mean, more favourable, but you're still underdogs. Big games that you let them come to us, you know, sit in, be compact. Against these types of teams, Minna, at home, we have to be on the front foot. You know what I mean? They ain't got Russell Martin anymore as well, trying to play mad football. They're gonna try and maybe be a bit more compact. So we gotta be on it.
Yeah, it's like with the City game. Before the City game, I said that Bournemouth and Forest would be a bigger test for United than the City game, because the team can, you know, hype themselves up for the big matchups. And I think that's what Ruben Amorim said after the Anfield game. He said, you know, they can do it against, you know, Liverpool at Anfield and maybe could have come away with 3 points, but we've just come off 3 games in a row losing. So it is kind of frustrating, but also what kind of worries me, because Alice touched on, you know, the front line and the goals, and I'm worried about the depth in midfield as well, because we've already seen under Ruben Amorim, his first kind of naive decision that he made was to play Casemiro and Eriksen together, and that midfield got overrun. You see how crucial Ugarte is. Ugarte is an interesting signing, because when we brought him, I said that I would like another midfielder that's just better on the ball, because Ugarte does just that destroying work. Like he said it himself, when United don't have the ball, it's a war. And when they do have the ball, it's a game. You know what he reminds me of? You know that?
On the ball, though, Mina. He's okay
on the ball, but I feel like Man United need a better ball carrier next to him in midfield. Kobe doesn't really get the opportunities to carry the ball forward that much. Like if you look at midfielders in the Premier League who are natural ball carriers, he would flourish next to one of them if Kobe was allowed that more kind of dynamic freedom.
We're at the beginning of like what I was getting kind of relaxed about our football is the fact that this guy's had a minimum of training sessions, but people are developing. So like even Bruno played out on the was it left 10, yeah? And for the first time, I expected him to move as soon as Garnacho came back. He said, "No, I need you to get used to understanding this position. You're staying there, mate." And he kept him in there like that. The most smartest thing would have been Garnacho comes in, plays that position. But I think he's starting to do the routines. And what we're seeing with Kobe, started the season really slow. You could tell the injury, whatever was going on with him. But him and that relationship with Kobe's getting better each game. Like he draws a lot of fouls, but he looks after the ball. The guy is still remaining very press resistant. So it's like that's all developing. One thing that made me smile yesterday is knowing that we have a Collier that can do what he did yesterday. I saw Collier running forward ahead of the striker. Like that is meant. I wasn't prepared for that Collier performance. So we know for sure with 10 men, we know for sure the kid's got energy. I think one thing that's coming to this Man United team though is mindset. We've never, guys, like, and I know it's like we talk about a game and we have to get over it, but the mindset, imagine under Ten Hag, 10 men.
Capitulations. Remember Copenhagen? Remember when Rashford got sent off at 2-0 up? 2-0 up. It was 15, 20 minutes to half time. We all went, listen, just don't concede. The thing was 2-2 by half time.
I remember.
Remember that?
Yep. No, you're right,
bro. Go on. Now, because it's so funny, because you said in the Arsenal one, do not concede. It's a red card. Don't concede.
It always, bro. Always, even when we scored, it was like, okay, something's gonna happen.
Yeah,
we've awoken the beast. Like, so lock in, everyone suffer, like defend, red card.
But we also, but we also have to thank Bayenda. I think that moment there was so crucial. Like,
massive.
Had they gone 2-1 up, Arsenal, they would have sat back and just made it ugly. And I don't know if we would have got the equalizer, if I'm being truly honest with you.
Definitely not.
Bayenda helped us, and like I said, we then pushed. But we had chances, at the end. Ahmad had a couple. I think Xerxes had a good shot that was saved by Raya. So we had some chances, man. We don't just sit back, and we got something on the break as well for teams to worry about, man, which is good.
Can we talk about there's two things that I really want to get into, though. It's the goalkeeper, because while he had an excellent game, do you bring him back in because of how good he was? No.
He can't kick the football, bro. He cannot kick the ball.
No. Onana's still the number one, man. Onana's still the number one.
Did you guys? I don't know if it was just me. Minna, did you see it? Well, obviously you watched the game. I've never seen anything like those kicks before.
Yeah,
I haven't. No, like I'm not even doing the banter thing. Yeah, the right foot coming across your whole body to keep curling it in the instep like a free kick. Like, I've never seen a keeper who can't. And Fraser Forster kicks really weird as well. Matt Turner's rubbish as well. I used to cuss him all the time. But like, he can't kick. Like, he can't kick. I think. Listen, Onana, we said, can easily make some mistakes as well. And Bayern saved us in it big time. So if he plays, he plays. But he literally can't kick the ball. I have never seen before.
When he's kicking, it's not kicking where we're getting moved to, like, straight away. He kicks it out.
Because he's kicking it for a throw.
Yeah. So I guess it's a positive in a sense that
it's a throw-in, brother.
I know. But you know what, though? Listen, David De Gea. I love David De Gea, but there'll be certain times where he'd kick it out and it would be on the defense, ever rushing back. You know what I mean? And Onana as well sometimes would do the same as well, where he'd kick it, and next thing you know, we've got the whole attack going to, and we've got 3 man there. So I know it's crazy.
He kicks it too, because basically
this is why it's important. I think everyone said no so quickly, but I think there's a light conversation to be had, because even when we saw the goalkeeper go in, people were like, "Hey, let's not act like Onana's clear of this man." Like, we had to do that one. We know Onana can put in a howler of a
he's
performance.
Better than Bayern, man. He's better than Bayern,
man.
He's better than Bayern.
I hope so. I'm saying I hope so, but then will he? Let's. All right.
Minna, is he better than Bayern?
Yeah. It's recency bias, isn't it? It's literally just because we've seen Bayern 60 minutes redemption arc. But there's nothing wrong with being the number 2 keeper and being the cup keeper. Like, if Bayende goes on to be the FA Cup goalkeeper for us or Europa League, like, I'm fine with that.
Yeah,
I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
Keeper.
Alice, how you see it? Is Onana's better than Bayende or not?
Yeah, I think, as touched upon, a bit of recency bias, because this time before that game, I'd have been like, yeah, look, Onana's had a few stinkers lately, but Bayende was shocking in the Tottenham game. I thought he didn't have a good game. I've never been really impressed with Bayende in the few cameos he's had for United. Obviously limited. It's difficult for goalkeepers being chucked in here and there. And I said, while Onana's had a couple of stinkers lately, Onana started the season really, really well. And then the Forest game, he had like 3 stinkers in a row. So for me, Onana's the better keeper. And I was getting frustrated with Bayende in the first half, just the kicking and all of that, but he made up for it with the penalty save and the saves in the second half, and hopefully that does him stuff for confidence, and we'll see how he does in the cups. But for me, it's not even a debate. It's not Sergio Romero.
We might be here again though after Onana howler. We can't act.
It's gonna happen though.
You can't discount that because Onana's got it in.
We come here and we're gonna say Bayern should be in there. I can actually put that on the bingo card now. That will happen.
That will happen. But it doesn't mean he's better than him.
And then I know he's not bad. I didn't say that's not what I'm saying, really. I'm saying that like it's an interesting one. It's just an interesting one, but hopefully
I do hear you
it
on that.
works
We will
out.
be back here.
Hopefully it works out, but we know it. Can everyone say from right now to the end of the season, Onana stopped his clangers and his silly mistakes? Absolutely not. No one's willing to take that bet. But yeah,
no. And the same with banter that we bet he won't, because remember he punched that led to the shitness of the goal that we actually conceded as well. He just punched it into the danger area. Then Kobe does a rubbish header. It's basically pick your poison, isn't it?
JP's acting as if I'm not doing on a standard one. JP's saying what keeper doesn't have a howler? How many howlers does our keeper have? Is the thing that I'm talking about. It's totally different. Because if right now I said to ask you guys how many howlers do you reckon Onana is going to have from now to the end of the season, I would love to know the number from you guys. I'd probably say there's 5 more coming pending. Before the season's out.
At least. Yeah,
at least.
That's me being kind, isn't it?
Yeah, you're right.
Anyway,
agreed. Let me get these super chats out really quickly before we carry on. We got to so Goldie obviously earlier on said only joking, KG, huge fan, big up. So it's all love, and Keegan says, what do we know about Diego Leon? KG the scout, medical done today and pictured with Garnacho and Lisandro.
Don't know. Ask the scout though. I don't know nothing about him, bro.
Yeah, we just know he's 17 years of age, bro. He's from Paraguay.
And he's bolo for a 17-year-old. Bloody hell.
Massive. What they're eating out there in Paraguay, boy. He's played 19 times. He's only played 19 times at senior level for Cerro Porteño. Mad.
South American, man.
Mad thing. So
that man are crazy.
That's what we need, though, because they said with Amas, technically he's got it, but physically they were concerned. And we need physicality in the team.
Chinese Shea Lacey, have you seen him?
Huh?
Shea Lacey.
Yeah, he's quite small as well, isn't it, Shea Lacey?
Small, yeah. So it's one of them, like different players that built different.
Are you not nervous about these man them though? Because Garnacho found his dark side and pushed my man on the floor. Good. Now Ugarte with Leacher. Now you're gonna add this. What's it? Diego bro.
Yeah, bro. We need Warriors.
Wearing balaclavas at Carrington, bro. Are we ready for what we're
bro?
Man driving home in the Rolls Royce, bro.
Bro, it was in the Ghost, the Wraith, the Phantom, bro. After stepping at the Emirates, bro, and causing havoc, pull out on the Ghost, the Wraith. Nah,
it's about to get dark, bro.
I hear you, bro.
And then we also got the African side of it now because of you got my man Kone. You got this new young kid now coming through, Amad Diallo, Onana. So there's, you know what I mean? There's a mixture of different, like South America, like cultures.
You got some madman in there, you know what I mean? Mazraoui, Moroccan on it.
Moroccan,
you know what I mean? Swinging, what do you want? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He weren't even here then, bro. He weren't even here. He weren't even here, bro. He didn't even win that, but he said, "Listen, that's mine." Are you mad? We're getting proper shit houses, and one thing I really loved, because I know the justice had to happen. Sorry to go back to the games. We will talk about transfers. Lots of people say in the chat talk about transfers. I have to pick up this, which is what I really took from the game, right? When we got wronged by the penalty, because I was looking at comments and not really looking at, again, I didn't really see what happened. I just saw Maguire start, the beginning of Maguire switching. And the more you're looking at Maguire, you're going, hold on a minute. He's on this like, you lot, they're trying to F us. Like, we're not letting this run. And it's almost like when the random went, who, what, who? He dived. Where is it? Who, what? Show us, Harry. Who done that? Which, what? Him, Kai. Then they just pulled up to him. They just pulled up. They said, yo, we heard what you done to Harry. We're not on that. Was that you? Well, did you do that? And he's
did
like,
you see what they did to him after the penalty?
And and they ran after him.
They bullied him.
And I thought of Martin Keown, of what he done to Ruud Van Nistelrooy. And I thought, you know what? We need that. Where is the whole, we're on your turf in North London at the carpet. We're not taking the effery. Like, you just done us at the penalty. We're on this. You know what I mean? There's no VAR because they ain't overturned the pen. So I may as well try and move mad. As long as the ref don't see. Yeah, I am going to lean in. I'm going to lean in and see what you're saying. Garnacho, hold that. Throw man down on the ground. Oh, brilliant! I
It's
just
the
love
seconds. It's the run after him after the missed penalty, and it
that's
bumping to him.
love it.
Arsenal need to get it. No, Arsenal need to get act together because it did remind me of the good
They got
days.
bullied.
But Arsenal would respond to that. There's no way we would allow to get on their patch doing that. Nah.
Yeah, well, we did it. We did it. You get me?
Yeah.
I think it was only Hoyland that was the one that was involved. Everyone else was involved. You know what I mean? So,
Rasmus didn't step into the beef. I didn't even check him on the.
No, but he bust Saliba's lip though. He gave Saliba bloody lip though. He gave him one of them.
Nah,
was he out of
the one time he's got to wrestle, man, and he didn't wrestle in. It's mad.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Ethan says smoking that Arsenal pack is a wild title. Glory, glory, Man United. Larry says people forget we got Collier from Brighton, and their coach has said he was one of the best academy prospects ever. I think we need to trust him as depth. Well, it looks like Ruben is definitely trust him for that. We didn't expect to see that. You know, Casemiro and Ericsson there. Can I read this guy?
I don't think so.
Whoa. All right, cool.
He thinks we're on the reckless.
Right.
No, he thinks we're on my channel, fam.
Oh,
I would have read that. I would have read that. Why is he idiot?
Why? Mash him up. All right. Yeah, I hear you.
Don't worry about it.
KG wants to get. Yeah. KG wants to get rid of that, man.
That's what they call it.
Earliest convenience. Why?
The answer for your cries. What's going on there?
No, it's not that, fam.
No, man. You disgrace.
Is that what you're on over there? Is that what you've been doing?
Nah, listen, bro.
This is why you got to buy Xerxes shirts and that, yeah?
They said I got to play an EAFC that plays on the right because I want to be on the right wing, fam.
Oh, flipping it, man. Curb your damn enthusiasm. It says, the reactionary view. I love how these players were irredeemably shite 2 weeks ago. Shout out to those of us who stayed strong through the storm. Listen,
no, but I don't like this kind of super chat.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because you know what it is, it's easy to sit on the fence here and be like, everything was okay, man. Like, it wasn't okay. We were literally losing 5 games at 7. We had every right to cost this team, man. So I don't think for you to come out and say, shout out to everyone who stayed strong. Like, you can't really, you got to have some emotion as a United fan. You got to. I'm sorry.
We're 13th.
We're 13th.
Yeah, exactly. So stay strong through what? Yeah, you said we're literally 13th. Lil Yo-Yo says, respect Baklava Buffon, the real Turkish delight. And WJ Barrett says, Bindier kicking the ball out was to waste time. He did it on purpose. JPNT17 says, other teams' keepers have howlers and the offense picks up the slack and scores goals as well, though. His howlers are amplified because our defense is not great. I don't.
Sure. JP's trying to attack for Onana's mistakes. JP, we've seen more than enough.
Fundamentals are off, man. You can't defend that by just saying because the attack don't score. Can't say that,
bro. Do you know how bad we want to just do the African tax and say everything's fine? Even like my uncles know it's not fine. Like we're just going through it right now. Like we're hoping for the best, but it's not good. He's just a lovely lad. He's a lovely lad, but it's scary. Like that's one of the positions because we're kind of getting close to transfers and stuff. That's something that I do want us to address in the near future. Next season immediately. We must.
Really? What? So in the summer you're trying to get a new keeper?
I need to see one.
It's not the priority, man. It's not the priority for me, man.
You don't think it's a priority?
No,
you can't have that again.
Have a look, but not this year.
You lot don't think are you lot ready to go to the Champions League and see this one?
Bro, I think there's so much things to focus on. For me, you know what you said about Bruno not being the priority. I don't think Onana's a priority. You know, I think
do you still think Bruno is? Or is he showing like he might?
I rate Bruno. I would. For me, I think he's better in the 8 role, which is shown in these games. Yeah, but I just don't rate him. And I don't think you.
So you still stand by that? You're not thinking of a little. You see, like the Xerxes one, it's like we have to go. Oh, you know what? He's might. But Bruno, you're like, nope, seen it too long.
He's on a bit of a good patch right now. But we've all seen this before. Like we've seen that Bruno have a good patch, but it don't mean anything for me because I know what sort of player he is. So we've seen him have these kind of patches, and he comes through it. Everyone's putting out posters. Bruno's back. Respect Bruno, and then maybe a month later, 2 months later, Bruno. I don't think he's the guy, you know. I don't think he's the guy.
I feel like everyone has opinions on all players like that. I feel like it's not just Bruno. So I feel like
Bruno's the top one because he's a captain, but he's also been there for 5 years. He's the one that, for me, is the one that's splitting the fan base the most. Like, I think there's just as many people who rate Bruno that don't rate Bruno. I don't think it's a case of like it's 70-30 or 60-40. I think it's 50-50. Yeah, 50-50.
I think there's more people who rate Bruno than don't.
Bro, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you.
There's more. It's like 50-50.
I think more rate Bruno.
No
I think people have question marks long term over his fit for the system. Like, I think a lot of people were like 2026 sell, but like 2025, like Anthony needs to go, Rashford's got to go, maybe one of Xerxes Højlund's got to go. You know, we're going to need 2 attackers coming in. Eriksen and Casemiro gone. We're going to need even more legs in midfield. Arguably a left wing back and a right wing back. And there's even talk of left centre back because Leach has split a lot of the fan base lately as well. So for me, I think it's one of those, you look at it in 2026 with long-term fit and age, but like Bruno and Ahmad are the only 2 attackers we have in this side right now that can actually get a goal or create something or produce a bit of quality, even if it's inconsistency, because I'm just not trusting any of the others right now.
I'm not gonna lie, you know, I've been trying to get over this thing about the goalkeeper. I'm shocked at you, I'm not gonna lie, I still can't get over that because I'm like,
bro, because we got better shows with you lot.
No, I've been on shows with you lot, yeah, and we all know how we feel. So we've seen Uncle do this. Like, we've had to defend. I think we're in a safe space now. We're amongst Man United fans. When we go outside of here, we defend our players and we go crazy. We're not happy. Come on, guys. That's not good.
It's not. No, I agree with that. But in terms of like the order of fixing, it's not the biggest priority. It's not.
So where is it then? Because it is left back.
It's a striker.
Wait,
it's a left back. Striker and left back before them. And right wing back.
Left back, striker, goalkeeper.
Another legs in the field.
Left back, striker, goalkeeper.
No way. No way, bro.
I hear where KG's come from. I hear where he's coming from, because in games that decisive moments, that when your keeper's having a howler, it doesn't really put any confidence in your players. But I do see the other side where it is down to what is bigger priorities. You know what my theory is? And we're going to come back to this in 18 months. United are going to replace Onana in 18 months' time with that Zion Suzuki kid that's playing in the Italian team that they wanted to buy when he was still in Japan. We're going to come back to this video in 18 months, guys. That's who I think they'll replace him with. And by the way, Omar Barada, when he was at City, he had this 2-season policy. You have 2 seasons to perform well, and if not, on your 3rd season, you're out. So I think that could be the case for quite a lot of signings, not just Onana, but a lot of the signings that United have brought in over the couple of transfer windows. But KG, I don't know, man. Xerxes first, now Onana.
It sounds crazy. It sounds ugly in the light, yeah. But I think right now, you guys are forgetting. I think you lot of like your memories are a bit like off.
No, I hear it. I hear the
We had some real Onana days, and what happened now is maybe the magic of the FA Cup has blinded your real opinions on what's going on. We've seen some stuff, bro. I saw Leon Bailey talking to him, and it just went in. Look at this one. You ain't seen this one. That's a thing, by the way.
We have a budget. We have a budget next summer, and we got to get through all these players in. You'll say, you know what? Forget this signing here. Let's go deal with Onana. Even though you think that's more important. Like looking at a left 10, a left wing back.
Left striker Onana. You lot can't tell me the goalkeepers. It is peak, you know. We just been chilling. It is serious business. When I asked the question, how many howlers are coming? I saw 7+. I saw 5+.
Yeah, well, how many goals are coming from the striker? Is there 7+ goals coming?
No,
from the striker?
I saw when I said how many howlers are coming from the goalkeeper in the chat. They were saying what they think. It was +5.
But no one's saying Onana's good though. I'm not saying Onana's good. I'm not saying he's fine. What I'm saying is in the order of ceremonies. For me personally, I agree. So like not good enough. I do agree with that 100%. But in the order of ceremonies of how to help this team play better, right? I know people, it's fine, it's opinion. People say it starts from the keeper. It starts from him. You have to get a good keeper straight away. But for me,
I was with you, Flex, when you said put him Jack Butland. He's better than all of them. I was with this season, a couple weeks ago. Heaton. You were talking about the 3rd choice goalkeeper, but now everything's fine.
He's better than him. No, Well, Tom Heaton's still here, isn't he? Is Tom Heaton still here, isn't he? Play him.
We were talking about putting Tom Heaton in net. That's going to be the better one.
Right,
and
but
now
listen,
today,
all right then. So do you want, when you keep cussing out Dalot every single game with your agenda, and he's so rubbish, you don't want to see him there? Yeah, but guess what? Let's keep him there. Let's keep him there and invest that same money that we need for the left wing back and go replace Onana. When you keep cussing out Rasmus, when you keep cussing out Rasmus, saying he keeps fighting, he keeps doing this, and usually, obviously, up until yesterday when you apologize, we cuss out Xerxes. I've been on that as well, not just throwing it at you. Yeah, let's not spend that money on a killer striker, on Osimhen, who you keep saying go and get him, on Gyökeres. Let's just go and get a new goalkeeper. I tell you what, here's another thing.
So now you're misrepresenting me. I've told you.
You're saying he's a priority.
I said no. I said left back, striker, goalkeeper. I told you. I said left back first, striker second, goalkeeper's my third thing I'm looking at in terms of priority. Absolutely. Absolutely.
More than a CM.
You don't understand it. Okay, we don't remember what happened to us in the Champions. We don't remember. It's fine. Maybe we don't remember, but I think.
So hold on. Wait, over what? Over what? So you'll get a left back before that.
Striker, sort out the goalkeeper. Those are my priorities.
Can I just say one thing? Whatever we sort out and whoever we bring in the summer transfer window, KG should be banned from making songs for anybody. No more songs. No more songs, KG. This ain't Spotify Studios. No more songs.
I don't make songs anymore. The lit song, the lit song is
still valid.
No.
What's the Onana song?
The lit song's still valid. The names in it, the players in the tune, like they might not need to be there, but
bro, you're the people Turkish is talking about,
bro.
Who's
it? It's all about Rasmus. Was Rasmus in the song? Who else?
Sancho, Rashi. Everyone is mad. It's a remix, though. We remixed it, though.
Turkish is talking about people like you, bro.
Xerxes in the song as well. Let everyone, like...
Before they've even done it, you're giving them a song, bro. Turkish is talking about people like you, bro.
Hey, listen, man.
No songs.
No, I hear it. No songs. I respect it. Songs are done.
No songs.
Bro, that's crazy.
Guys, make sure you guys smash a like on the video as well. Let me get back to the super chats. Harry called the ref a cheating shit house. I think he said that to Havertz, didn't he?
I think it was to Havertz,
Yeah, I think it was.
He called him something else, but we can't say
it. Which is true. He's true. He's right to say that to him.
True,
Mr. Darkside said Southampton is the real test. Can they stand up for the lesser games? And NSP says, I'm naming my sons Ahmad, Harry, and Manuel. Ross.
That's okay. Not random. That's so far. Like,
that's mad. Yes, true.
Man with African, English, and
crazy.
That's a mix up thing. Larry says Xerxes first now, Onana. I'm saying a pattern. I'm seeing a pattern with KG Jackson. So they're seeing a pattern with you, bro. You can't beat the charges.
Man.
Can't beat the charges, mate. Super Arch says we need help on that left back, left wing. We've been without for 2 years. Yeah, definitely. We have not had that. Fletcher is better than Bruno. Says Cool Giro.
Yo, big up Fletcher, man.
Big up Darren Fletcher. Big up Darden. Darden. Ice Surfer says, which song should I turn on? Which song should you, what song? What? As in for the player? I don't know. What song do you mean?
No
but whatever song it is, just no songs for the players. Larry says, what do you think about Malacia and Mainu? Reform KG. You reform. Is it reform? They're trying to say you're reform KG.
Yeah, we need to tell them.
What do you reckon, bro? What do you reckon, bro? Are they calling you Nigel on that? Is that what is going on? All right, cool. James Clough says, top keeper is cherry on the cake. We're out here needing eggs.
Okay.
JPNT he says, for the record, as a goalkeeper union member, not saying Onana is my favorite, but these men ain't scoring. How many open nets have we missed? KG, next non-early morning show, I'm there to chat left back, striker, centre mid, and goalkeeper. He's going to be there.
It's one
there,
of my
bro.
things. I hear it.
Be there. He will be there, bro, to answer these things, bro. Curb your damn enthusiasm says, instead of trying to justify reactionary behavior, how about you curb your damn enthusiasm and be conscious of the media environment you foster? Is that to you, Saeed, I think? Because you said you don't rate the last super chat that curb your damn enthusiasm said about staying strong through the tough times. So saying don't. So instead of trying to justify being reactionary, how about you curb your enthusiasm and be conscious of the media environment you foster? Coming at you,
brother, listen, it weren't deep, brother. It weren't deep, man. All I was saying is that point we're 13th. That's it. I mean, so I don't know.
We are.
If I've hurt your feelings there, brother.
Yeah, coming strong. Curb your damn enthusiasm.
I'm just saying, like, we had to feel how we felt because we were 30. We've never been there before. No one here can tell us, unless you were born in the 60s, 70s, like, we're still our 13th.
KG, you can't beat this. You can't beat that. It's crazy.
Look, the allegations are crazy, man. And what
they all laughed. They all laughed.
I just don't want. Again, it's so crazy because we got through this whole show without talking about Rashford, which is pretty amazing. But we do need a decision to happen this week. Like something needs to happen.
I think he'll go to Milan.
But we need it to happen. Like we're all chilling, and
do you reckon we're gonna get players?
That's
guys,
what I'm talking about. Like, we're not even
talking about we've been linked to.
You have to sell, man. Rashford, his little Milan tour, Italy tour. I don't know where he's at, man, but at least to find a club, man. Hurry up.
I think Rashford will go. Ornstein said he thinks he'll go, and then Romano just said we're looking at some winger from RB Salzburg. But
not sure about him. I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, young one, a bit raw. We need someone a bit
more research. Let's watch some Salzburg games.
We need something because these
I just don't know what we're gonna get. I just don't know.
Ineos will have us feeling good. Yeah, they've been very clever. They hit us with the Ahmad news the first week of the window being open. We was like, oh yeah, this week is Arsenal, so we're kind of distracted. They need to pull their finger up because Amrim's still like a loss, and we all feel different. But then Amrim still needs help. He's doing a mad thing right now, but it's not perfect. We need, like, this guy has been bought out of his job. They took him out of his job and said, come here and help us. But they need to give him some tools. Like, we're just chilling because it feels good at the Arsenal game, but they're not distracting me. January need to do something. They need to get busy, and I need to start hearing some links. I get Arsenal fans are crying because they're looking at the situation, but that could have been us yesterday. And then we would have been here all saying, where's the links? Where's the signings? Where's this coming? And it's only because we're feeling good, but we can't get distracted. We're still 13th. The manager still needs things. We're not fixed by any means. But
no, we're absolutely not fixed. I didn't even push on the likes that strong, guys. It's been such a busy show. I didn't really push it as much as we should have. Like, at least got to 1K for mashing up Arsenal. And having a big stream, but we got to 560 basically. So please smash a like at the end of the show, which we're at right now. And Kuliso says the channels for the two ladies, please. I haven't subscribed. Riri did drop it in there, and Lil Yo-Yo's dropped it there as well. But you don't even need to do that, guys, because it's also in the description as well. Everyone's channel right here is in the description below as well. And shout out to Minna Football. Make sure you guys do that. Shout out to KG Reckless Sports. Link is in the video description below. Shout out to Saeed TV. Link is in the video description below. Shout out to Alice Football. Link is in the video description below. Also, although I did have a chat with Adam earlier, he's not going to be on the red carpet anymore. We're going to be doing something different. He just can't make it on the Monday, so he shouted me today. His link is still in the video description below. Make sure you guys go show love. He just can't make the Monday evenings anymore. So shout out to Adam. He's not going to, just in case you guys go, oh, where's he going to go? What's going on? He's not going to be on the red carpet anymore because he just can't make the Monday slot. So shout out Forever United as well. TV. That's the link is in. Will continue to be in the description. So make sure you guys go show love to Adam's channel as well. All right, run up the likes on the way out, peeps. Big show. We smoked a little bit on the Arsenal pack for 22 minutes at the start. Went on to some more serious stuff. But right now we've had our fun as the night comes down. We've enjoyed our 24 hours. Let's lock in. Let's lock in now.
I'm gonna be there. I'll be in the. I can't wait to watch that.
Is that at 9? When is that? At 9 side.
What's that? Sorry. No, it's calm, but it's calm. No one's here yet.
No, we're going, but we can't wait. Listen. And if you like boxing, Tyson Fury's retired for the 4th time. Yes. Let's talk about it.
Boring. How many times?
See you later. Have a nice one, everyone.
All right, guys, we're out of here. Take care. See you later. Peace.